The nation wants us to unite and work together.
We are committing what some of us have called generational theft.
I can certainly support his efforts at health care reform. So much for the promise of change, Mr. President, so much for the promise of change.
After the election, many wondered which John McCain would return to the Senate, the coalition-building dealmaker or the surly partisan.
I'm the, as I said, loyal opposition, and both words, I think, are operative.
As he resumes work in the Senate on his favored issues, national security and fiscal austerity, the answer is becoming clear. He's both. Throughout his career, John McCain has had a reputation for bipartisanship, and he tried to capture some of that spirit in 2007, but soon realized that he had a bigger problem with the Republican base.
I'm very proud that I'm a conservative, and I'm going to have to do a better job of explaining my conservative positions on basically the issues.
In the early part of the campaign, he worked on some bipartisan measures, like immigration, but took a strong stand against the Democrats on Iraq.
If you pass a resolution through the Congress of the United States that dictates withdrawal and a time for withdrawal, all you're doing is telling the enemy, hang on, we're leaving.
With the change in conditions in Iraq, Mr. McCain is now supporting President Obama's withdrawal plan.
I am cautiously optimistic that the plan as laid out by the President can lead to success.
During the general election, fiscal austerity was a main point of contention between the two candidates.
And I would certainly veto every earmarked pork barrel bill. Senator Obama has asked for nearly $1 billion in pork barrel earmarked projects, including $3 million for an overhead projector in a planetarium in his hometown. That's not the way we cut. We'll cut out all the pork.
Time's up.
That line of critique continues today.
And the first spending bill that he signs into law, that's a routine appropriations bill, will be full of pork barrel projects. That's not the signal to send to Congress or the American people.
But once again, he's an equal opportunity critic.
40% of the pork barrel items in this bill are Republican items.
Going forward, it seems that the main constant in Mr. McCain's career is his unpredictability. He's still moving past the searing experience of the campaign, but as he plans to stay in the Senate until at least 2016, he's not fading away.
I spent a period of time feeling sorry for myself. It's wonderful. It's one of the most enjoyable experiences that you can have. But the point is, you got to move on. You got to move on, get busy. I'm still a senator from the state of Arizona.